I'm going to do this very, very carefully as much as I can, because we can actually... Let me shut the door for a second. I'm in the middle of doing lettuce. I brought in a bowl for the crickets. And look what I discovered out. That is my African banded-tail gecko, Bella, who half the time I videotape her, all we see is her tail. Ah, she noticed me. Oh, you stupid candle. Did she run right in? Oh, I think she only ran right in. Fudge nuggets. Oh, I got her for the... Well, now you guys got to see the whole length of Bella. Yeah, I don't... She ran in her hide quickly. That's the first time I've seen her out the whole way like that. Let's relight the candle. Came in here to feed the crickets. I just turned the lights off. It's only, what, 8 o'clock at night? It's crappy outside. It's raining. It's like really shitty outside. And all the animals are already out. No, don't go after that bowl. That's for the crickets. Hi, baby. But I wanted to catch it really quick, as fast as I could. My phone was actually out on the table still, because I'm still in the middle of doing the lettuce. Because I just, yeah, right there's Rex chilling. But yeah, I wanted to bring a bowl in real quick to feed the crickets. And then I looked, yeah, I see you, Goo. Rex is funny. And then I looked up real quick, because I was looking down, because I was about to grab the Lotus's cage, and then grab the cricket container, and then I looked, and I was like, oh my god, there's Bella. So I ran out there as fast as I could, got my camera, tried to tiptoe back in here, and yeah. I was so shocked that Bella was actually on the front glass like that. Normally she's on top of the screen, or in the like way back, and we only see her tail end and stuff, but now you guys got to actually see her head. Like, the reptile does have a head, guys. Like, I promise you that. Gee, I wonder why that candle just went out like that. That's a bit weird. Let's try relighting my candle. Let's turn the fan down. I don't know why I did that. Normally it doesn't do that. Hi, Tish. I know, I'm scaring everybody off because I have the lights on. Everybody's actually coming up pretty early tonight. We have a lot of storms going on right now outside. And it gets raining and it's really crappy out. And I gotta get back to cutting up lettuce. So, I'm gonna go finish cutting up the lettuce for Avery for in the morning. Then I have stuff I gotta get done tomorrow because I have a big weekend ahead of me. So, when I come back with the mealworms, we're gonna do some feeding of mealworms, but yeah, that was Bella for you for 50 seconds. But at least you guys got to actually see her. You're just too cute. This is why your name's Precious, because you are just precious. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, guys. I didn't even make it out the door yet. I was about to turn on the AC unit before I go and do lettuce, and lo and behold, there's Pumpkin. I guess these guys don't like thunderstorms. They're all just popping up out of nowhere. Cause look, it's not dark out yet. Like I said, it's only getting dark. It's like 8 o'clock at night. But there's Pumpkin. Pumpkin we haven't seen out in a while. Everyone's starting to pop up out of nowhere. Remy's already out. Every time it rains, the guys and the ladies like to come out of their burrows. I guess they're afraid they're gonna get flooded, like they think they're outside still. And they all come out of nowhere. I think Salem's done shedding, molting, because they left their corner finally. So I have to go in there and get the molt out. That's so cute. Makes me wonder who else is out. I'm excited to come back in here and see who else will emerge from their spots. I gotta do cages tomorrow. Oh look, even Chestnut's starting to come out. So, yeah. It seems like it's going to be a good night to film the crew. I was not expecting certain animals to be out. Because some of them I don't see out half the time. Of course, the skinks we're not going to see. They're in bed for the night. The one's hidden back here, and the other one's underneath in this bark. But I'm interested to see what tarantulas will be out tonight. I am doing some feeding to the tarantulas I already fed, as you see on top of the chestnut's cage. That there's right there is a cricket. The stupid camera. Can't wait to get a new phone. Yes, I am going to feed you guys. There's Ming Ming. Dreams right there. So yeah, I'm really excited to see who else is out tonight. So let's see if I can make it out to go finish the lettuce, because it's just sitting on the table. But yeah, that's really cool. No pumpkins out. I hope Ivy comes out. If Ivy comes out, that would be really great. I'm really excited because I'm hoping it'd be nice if Reaper would come out. My Mexican red romp. Now we've seen the Veracruz red romp. Galaxy's been coming out. Beautiful, beautiful spider. Getting really big too. So they're gonna be upgraded. But I'm hoping certain species I will be able to see tonight. I'm hoping chestnut comes out the whole way. I smacked that cricket down. These crickets are getting on my nerves. They're hiding back behind her freaking water dish. I wish she would come out and get them, because I'm about to take the water dish out. Just so they stop being annoying. But we will see. I'm going to chase them out till her later. So, yeah, I gotta really go finish this lettuce, though. Oh, look, there's Autumn popping out. My, juvenile Honduran curly hair tarantula. Back there, starting to emerge. See, everyone's starting to come out. You guys don't like thunderstorms, do you? Say, no, we do not. But yeah, I really gotta go do this lettuce before it gets warm in the ass heap. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Oh, I smacked that cricket down more. Oh, the one, of course, is going into the stupid water bowl. Are you gonna come out or not, girlfriend? Go get your crickets. Beautiful, beautiful spider. Arizona Blondie. Just recently molted. I'm used to saying shedding because of the reptiles. A lot of my reptiles are in the middle shedding. Beautiful tarantula. Go get your cricket, babes. I keep getting distracted. I'm supposed to go to finish the lettuce. I still haven't done it yet. Alright, now I'm going. I'll be right back. I just came back from doing the rest of the lettuce, and look who's back out, Bella. God, I'm about to leave the room the rest of the night if this keeps happening. I'm trying not to move too much, because last time I tried to sit on the bed and move closer, she ran off. But as I was trying to say before she dipped out real quick, that is my African banded-toed gecko that I've tried talking about several times. She's the one that there's only 20,000 of them left in northern Africa, which is a rare species to find. And yeah, normally when I videotape her, when she does pop up on rare occasions, there she goes again. But when you do normally see her, I only always get her butt end of her tail. I wonder if I could drag her out with some mealworms. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna actually try to drag her out, since she keeps coming out. Hi, babies! But that's cool. That's cool she keeps coming out. But like I said, we are getting a bunch of storms right now, so I'm hoping to see what children are out. Hi, Rex! You're gorgeous! See, he's so pretty. He is so pretty. I love marbled geckos. Marbled geckos are beautiful. He's the only one I've been able to find. I haven't been able to find any other ones. My golden gecko, I was able to find more online, but I can't wait to get my new geckos. I'm super, super excited. I'm probably going to end up just telling you guys, because I'm a big mouth like that, and I can't keep secrets. Every time I say I'm going to keep a secret about which animal I'm going to get and it doesn't ever work. But I'm getting a crocodile gecko. Look at this one. Rain is over here stalking Viper's crickets. You're gonna get fed. Because there's little tiny crickets, and she's literally right there every time. Let's move, poor Viper. You hungry? I have some snacks for you. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to lure Bella out with some mealworms. I don't know if she'll eat them, because like I said, there's not a lot of information on the African banded toe geckos. Now there is a lot on the western banded toe geckos, but they are from the United States. She is not from the United States. She is from, well, her species is from Africa. She was a rescue that was taken into my pet store. She was actually at my pet store for all but, I'm trying to remember. She was there for, I think she was the one that was there for 9 months, I believe. Because some of the rescues that I got, like the elegant geckos, the Egyptian sand geckos, the little ones over here, they were also rescues. There was this whole rack that they have. Oh, right there's Izzy. There's one of them. I'm surprised she's out. But yeah, there's a whole rack when you first walk in, and that rack is the ones that people give up for adoption, or if they can't keep them anymore. So as soon as you walk in the reptile area at that fish place, like they have this area where they have kind of like Snake Discovery has. They have Adoption Island. Well, my pet store has like the same thing, and I bought every single reptile that was on that rack. And there was, let's see, there's 3 cages on the top, there's 4 cages in the middle, and there's 3 at the bottom. There's 10 cages all together, and they were all front opening Zoomed cages. Was it Zoomed or was it Exoterra? I don't know, it was one of the two. I think it was the Zoomed. Anyway, that doesn't matter about the cages, but the one small square cage had these guys in them, and then there was Bella, and then there was the marbled gecko, which I got from there, and then my golden gecko. So those guys were there. And then Morticia was also in that area, because it's, I don't know, for some reason around where I live, like certain species that are like normally common for everybody are not common to find in my pet stores. Yeah, you always find crested geckos, leopard geckos, stuff like that, but some of these other geckos, actually, it's hard to find in my pet store. Like, it's really actually hard to get. Like, tokay geckos, they just got babies in from there. I think they started a breeding program finally with the tokays, which I'm glad, because, right, baby? Everyone keeps asking and requesting them. Like, I keep requesting them. They have new babies in. So, I actually have to wait. They said I have to wait 3 months before those babies are approved for sale. So, I want to try to get a male. And now I'm not going to use them to breed with Tish, because obviously Tish is way bigger and older than what the baby's going to be. So, I just want a male, because the males are so beautiful. The baby blue colors that they get and the orange are amazing. And like I said, the first gecko I had at a young age was a tokay gecko who was named Rex. That's why I chose the name Rex, because my little Rex here, which is a marble gecko, kind of reminds me of my old Rex, because the light coloring and the pattern is kind of the same, but not the same, if you know what I mean. If anybody knows about geckos. But yeah, certain animals were on there. Because my marble gecko was on there. The golden gecko was on there. Tish was on there. My African banded toe gecko was on there. She was on the second part of the shelf, which we never saw. The only time I saw her was when they first pulled her out and I brought her home. I didn't know how to set her up. I first had her in a 20-gallon, but she always stayed hidden. Like, for the longest time, she just stayed hidden. She didn't ever want to come out. But since I put her in this front opening cage, in this small little, she likes this exoteric. It's on a it's 18 by 18, and she really likes this cage. So I put live plants in here and her hides, and she just loves this little cage. It's her own little personal spot. I'm gonna try to lure her out though with mealworms. Like I said, I don't know. I just mostly feed her crickets, and sometimes I give her dubia roaches here and there. So, and I haven't seen any alive when I clean her cage, because when I spot clean her cage every week, she must eat it all. So far I know they definitely eat dubia roaches and crickets, but this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna try mealworms with her. So I'm gonna try to bring her back out, and I know these other guys are gonna be happy to get some mealworms. But yeah, a lot of the ones I did get from the pet store was from the little rescue spot from that fish place. But other than that, everything else I have gotten on a line. Now, I'm glad Pumpkin's still out. She's out there. She's bad. She came out hunting. I recently fed the tarantulas last night, so the tarantulas aren't being fed today. And the mealworms are just obviously snacks for everybody, but it's gonna be fun at least to see who's at least out a while, because it's always fun to see who's out. Autumn's popping out a little bit. But yeah, the tarantulas that I also got from that fish place were also on the rescue rack, because everything I bought was in a 3-week period. I bought all 13 animals. Yes, there's 10 cages, but 13 animals, because the little baby sand geckos, there's 3 of them in the cage, and I just bought all 3, because, you know, what's the point of just buying one, and then the rest of them are lonely? I'm like, they've been together this whole time, because everything on that rack was sitting there already from 9 months to a year. Like, all those animals were just sitting there. I'm like, really? That's really horrible. Because it's not like they're in, like, they have quick little setup enclosures. It's not like my pet store goes, like, all out, like some of the ones that you see, like Dave Kaufman and all them tour, where they go all out and actually make their cages, like, livable, especially if they're stuck there for a while in the pet store, which I think all pet shops should do, which I think is really cool, when they actually deck out the cages and make them, like, fully livable in case they don't sell the animal right away. But yeah, I also got Deniri there. She was kind of not on that rack, but she was in that area. She was around the corner, because there was, like, this. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this was the front rack of the store, and then around the corner there's the other set of racks. She was in a 20-gallon cage with 5 other leopard geckos, which is like, okay, so she was by herself, because I wanted to get a leopard gecko at the time after I got Leona, because I got Leona, saved her first, because she was almost killed from the other gecko she was with at PetSmart, because those idiots don't know what the hell they're doing at all. And then, always with that Corey's. But I saw her, she was 4 leopard geckos on one side of the cage, and then she was in the back in this little hide, and I was like, I felt so bad. She was the smallest one in there too. So I got her, and then of course the other leopard geckos that I got online, Dream, Ming Ming, and Remy, I got them online. So, but yeah, certain animals. My Turkish gecko, I had 2 Turkish geckos. The one passed away after a couple months. Because like I said, they don't tell me how old, like, when at the pet store where I get my animals from, they don't tell you how old these animals are. You have to freaking guess on the ages. The only way you'll know of how old they are is if they're babies, or, like, if you are really good at knowing the ages of animals. Like, and I'm not, like, around certain points when they're between certain ages, it's kind of hard to guess, but you can just, like, semi-guess their ages. But, you know, I had a female Turkish gecko. She's the one who died. And then I have the male echo. I got them. So, no, I got 14 animals off that rack. That's right, because I got them as a pair. They were also on that rack. I'm trying to remember who else I had from that rack. I had other ones from that rack. Some of them died a couple months later after me having them. But the one died of infection. It was really horrible. Like, it had been already sick before. It already had been sick before I purchased it, and I just didn't know it. Because obviously, you know how some of those pet stores are. They really don't pay attention to their animals. If it looks healthy or somewhat healthy, they sell it to you. Regardless if it's sick, and they don't care. As long as it looks alive, basically, they sell you the damn animal. And then they act like it's your fault when you bring it in. You complain to them, and you tell them what really happened with the animal. They're like, oh no, it couldn't have been like that beforehand, because we only sell healthy animals. I'm sitting there like, no, you don't. Y'all just sell what you think is healthy and what you think is alive. But anyways, I forgot the mealworms are over here. Let's grab the mealworms. That's enough of me bitching and complaining and venting about pet stores. But yeah, that's kind of a backstory on some of these animals. A lot of them were from a rescue shelf, and Bella was one of them. So let's see if some of these guys want some worms tonight. Let's see if my phone stays focused too. I know she's waiting. Ming Ming's always waiting for worms. They love mealworms. Leopard geckos and tokay geckos are obsessed with mealworms. How are you tonight, gorgeous? Ming Ming! Hey! I booped her tail. Hi, baby! Come here. Hello. She's like, wait a minute. It's Mom. Don't surprise me. Ming Ming always wants worms. She's vicious. She acts like I didn't just feed her recently. Yeah, with her, I have to be careful. She is an aggressive eater. I'm trying to find a really long one for her. What I'm aiming. Mom is getting there. I have the bowl right next to me. Oh, I hate this. Come on. Stupid mealworms. Damn. Can you calm yourself? She ripped it in half and it dropped. Oh my god. Ming Ming, you act like I didn't just feed you. I just fed you guys crickets. That's how much she loves these mealworms. Like, oh my god. I can't with her. Mimi, I can't give you all of them. I have 25 in here. I have your sisters and brothers have to feed too. She's an aggressive little goof. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. She's jumping around eating these. I'm only giving you so many, Ming Ming. Because like I said, I gotta give some to Dream and everyone else. Oh my god, little girl. She can eat this whole container if I let her. I'm gonna give you one more. And then we're going to go on to see if Dream wants any. I try to feed... The funny thing is, not all my leopard geckos like these. Daenerys won't eat these. The rest of these guys, they love them. Especially Ming Ming. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'll give you some crickets then. Just wait a minute. I guess I'm going to have to order a bigger cup next time. I only got 25. I guess I'll get a 50 count next time. Especially because of the way these guys are being. Here you go. This Dream is like, I don't know. He's a little more elegant. He's not as bad as freaking crazy butt next door. Now I already did feed some of these guys. Some of these. So I don't have exactly 25 anymore. I did feed off half of these. I don't know if Rain will eat any either. Like, I tried last time with her too, and she looked at me like I was crazy. I only got so many left, so. Because Ming Ming and Dream has been chowing these down. Like, hold on, buddy. I don't know how many. I don't even know if there's any. I gotta wait a minute. I gotta do your water bowl too, because it looks like you got stuff in your water bowl, and that stuff bothers me. And let's see. I think there's only a couple left. Let's move over to Leona. Yeah, I'm gonna have to separate my videos again, because I'm not going to be too long, and people don't like long videos apparently. Because I guess long videos become boring, unless you're like totally famous. Hold on. Can you wait? Leona, you're as bad as Ming Ming. They get too aggressive and they just keep snatching at the tongs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta search in the pot. Well, dang, that didn't work out. I guess we're gonna have to move on to crickets because I didn't realize that they basically ate all the mealworms already. I only got 25 though, because I wasn't sure who was gonna eat them and who wasn't. I already knew Ming Ming and Dream was, but yeah, I'm gonna have to move on to crickets. So that was a short-lived video of these guys eating mealworms. So I'm going to switch over to crickets. So I'm gonna set up some crickets for these guys, and we're gonna watch these guys eat some crickets. So that's gonna be part 2 of my video. Because on that, it's gonna be like a 2-hour-long film, and I don't think anyone wants to watch 2 hours long feeding video. Some people don't really care about that. Your water dish is dirty. Hold on. You got stuff in it. I gotta redo it, little one. So I will be back in a minute with some crickets for part 2 of feeding these guys. So I'll be back in a second, guys. What is he doing? There's nothing in there yet. Ding ding. We'll be back in a second.